Good morning, everyone. This is Baja Pips. It's currently Thursday, February 2nd, 2023, 10:38 a.m. Happy Chinese New Year to everybody celebrating the new year. I'm actually starting off my new year as well, even though I have two New Years this year. Happy Black History Month. Shout outs to all my um, black owned business owners. Um, it's our month, and we gotta just keep on going hard and grinding for ours. So, right now, I just want to just go over a few different things, and then I'm gonna do some back testing in front of y'all, and I'm gonna just do it in real time like I normally do. It's historical data because currently the markets are closed, so I may not be able to trade the live markets because it's too early for me. It's currently Asia session. It's 10:39 a.m. in China, so it's approximately 9:39 p.m. New York time, and that's about Asian session. I don't trade the Asian range. It's no opportunity for me as a day trader, so I stay away from that. But I will show y'all some real examples and continue to do what I normally do. Before I do that, I want to just give some information in this video just so you guys and you gals, everyone is aware of what's going on and how you can overcome these obstacles. So not many traders really show this type of stuff, but right here I have some screenshots that I took throughout my morning. As you can see, these are just recent screenshots that I just took. And in this screenshots, I'm gonna just hide the names and just keep it very professional because I don't want to call anybody out. But I want to show you all just some real live examples of market pawns, I call them, because these things is what I constantly see online, and I would just like to just show it in my content. If it's somebody else's page or whatever, they can cover it up and try to bullshit y'all as much as they want. But for me, you're my audience, and I'm gonna be completely transparent. So the first screenshot I'm gonna show y'all is just pure utterly nonsense. This is one thing that I see. So what do I see? Trading view. Now I have a trading view as well, and when you see these things, it's called forecasting tools. So normally people can have trading view in replay mode, and they can forecast something that already happened because it's not hard to do that and take screenshots and then post it on your Discord or Telegram. So this one person right here is showing what I call bullshit. The trade is not complete because when you forecast the forecasting tool, the horizontal, the x-axis of the forecasting tool, that's just explaining, that's showing the range, is showing the time. The y-axis is showing the distance in pips. So if it does not hit the bottom of this box that this person drew, it has not completed the trade in that expected amount of time. So they have to update you and explain why that did not happen, because normally this should expire before this before this expires. This should be hit. So this one person is showing a hypothetical example of the same trade, and it did not go fully down. It actually went outside of the box, and therefore we don't know if the trade is even still being held. And then they just show that it continued. We don't know like if they held the trade or not. They're just showing some random segments in the market, and this is just a red flag. Stay away from these traders because they never actually do take the trade. This is not a real trade. This is not even a demo. This is literally not even an account taking any orders. You don't see any orders. You don't see any risk to reward. You don't see anything. You don't even see a stop loss on this. So the stop loss should be a red box above the green box. And I'm just showing y'all just examples of things people can do so they can make something look good and they can go back on and talk their talk. So that's one example. I want to show y'all the next example. MT4 screenshots like this. Now, a lot of people have the Forex dream and they believe that the Forex is going to make you rich. Now, a couple things. People don't trade Forex successfully expecting to be rich. People that are already successful at Forex already have a solid income base, and they have the understanding and discipline to know that yes, absolutely, you can make so much money trading Forex, more than people can ever even imagine. But it's a lot of work, and to make it look easy like this, not saying this person did anything, like this is This could be real results. I know people making this per day. But this person is basically explaining that I don't know what that is. Balance. I don't know. Maybe they try to fake a withdrawal. But these right here, I want you to look over to the left. Okay, you see this 33,763, 33,769, 33,749. They're all around the same area. So normally when I was taught swing trading, you're not supposed to pyramid. It's called pyramiding trades. You're not supposed to put trades all next to each other, because in the event that price does not go in your favor, because we are not oracles, we don't predict the market, we react. If it does not go in your favor, then you're gonna have to take a loss. So for one, they're not showing the stop losses, they're not showing the profit targets, they're just showing nothing. And then what's another 33.96, 33.95, 33.95, 33.9 or 33.81, 33.8. This is all within the same area. All within the same area that they closed out. So they open them all up in the same area. Why didn't you just open a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18? Why didn't you just open a 22 lot, 24 lot, and just let it run? Because this particular trader is trying to make an illusion that they are actually trading, and this is not trading at all. This is gambling. I want to show you the next example because I want to get to my own trading. This is a daily, same thing, and in a moment I'll show y'all. So $250,000 a day. Like I said, it's normal. If you're really nice at trading the US 30 and that's the only thing you trade, and you are actually a trader taking these trades with real money in real time, this is just a normal day for you. This should not be something that someone says this is a record so far. Like, no, it's okay. You can make this. It's possible. It's not impossible, but it takes a lot of capital, because 232,000 in one day. My question is, what are you risking? What is the size of your account? If you're making 232,000 and let's say that's 5% of your account in a day, you have to be risking 1%, and 1% of your account means that what's 1/5 of 232? That's about 50,000. So every trade that you're taking, you're risking 50,000 in order to get 61,000. This is not even 2 So that's another thing. I'm just looking. Like I said, I want to get to the point. Another screenshot. They're covering up the lot size. An honest trader does not do this, because you need to know the account balance, because this right here looks like $1 million. This right here looks like they had less than $1 million. So back to my question, why are you risking so much per position size to make the illusion that you're making a lot? And then why are you covering it up with emojis? That's not professional. We can see the margin percent right here, and that's not great. 668% after this much gains, meaning that before this even happened, when you put all these lot sizes down, they had about probably 200% or less margin remaining. And that means that they almost maxed out their margin, meaning that if price did go against them, they would receive a margin call. Are you all paying attention? This is not proper risk management, because one bad trade can blow an account for this person. Now let's keep on going. I have a couple more to cover. Now, this is pure buffoonery. Back to, like I was saying, you need to have one profit target, one stop loss. There's absolutely no stop loss in this trade. So what happens? You see these spikes? Do you see this spike down here? Do you see these moves? Do you see how sharp these moves are? This one individual got in at the lower end of a range, because this is a downtrend right here, another swing high. You got to swing low. So this person got lucky, bounced off the swing low, got to the higher end of the range. Range highs are right here. And what did they do? They closed out before it even hit their target. Their target is absolute gamble, because there's no stop loss, so you can't even tell the reward to risk. This is not a valid trade, and if you applied for prop firm or try to trade money for a bank or a major corporation, they will not be happy with this type of trading. So I'm just letting you know this is not professional trading. And, these profit targets, they can be hit, but maybe later on. This is a 4-hour chart. This could take a week for this to get hit. It could take an hour, but this is a 4-hour chart. So look at the bottom now. 13th of January, 20th, 30th, 4th. This is over a week. Okay? This is almost 2 weeks of market data just for price to get from these lows to this high. So imagine how long it may take, possibly, hypothetically speaking, to get to this high and how much you have to sit through. Remember, I was once a swing trader. I know these things. Lastly, I believe I already showed this. So I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover of the pure buffoonery. Now I want to show y'all. This is the real broker, by the way. So if they're showing you unregulated brokers, also red flag. This is one of the best brokers for Forex. They have a great platform. They're trustworthy. They give you how to trade Forex with standard deviations, just different lessons. They have everything, live prices. If you go on some of these websites, you don't see this type of stuff. You don't see live prices. You see different widgets, copy and pasted from MyFX book and different websites to make it look like they have a legitimate broker. You don't see rewards. You don't see anything. They tell you, oh, we offer you 0.0 pips, but they don't show you all this. Okay, this is the real broker. Make sure you're trading on a real broker. They try to copy and paste these little things at the bottom and make them, but it's their broker. So that's another thing I want to touch base on in another video, that these traders also use fake brokers. They're called blue booking. They book different brokers, and they have a lot of different schemes that can make it look like they're actually trading with a real broker. And in reality, they're not. They're using their own broker. So when you deposit money, you're depositing it directly to these people's accounts. There's no real trading going on. They're not having the live prices getting executed to the market maker, to the dealing desk. They don't have that. It's a demo account. You're getting fooled. Your money's going to them, and they know that you're more than likely going to blow an account trading like them. And so they're going to keep all of your money. And they're going to say, hey, you can't withdraw unless you reach this amount of whatever with us after you deposit the money. So they're not going to show it on their main page, but there's always those little tricks that they get you with about withdrawing after you put your money. So basically, if you ever put your money into these brokers, your money is stuck. It happened to me in the past, many years ago. I believe it was 2014 when it first happened to me. I was trading. It's called Forex Broker Inc. I was fooled. There was a whole scheme. They taught me a wrong strategy that basically blows accounts. I was really drawn in by the luxury lifestyle and cars and stuff. And then I tried to trade like these gurus, and I blew my account several times. And then when I got nice and I did not trade like that and I got better, I traded better and I made net profits in the account. And then they told me I can't withdraw my money. So I was really upset. And basically they allow, I believe, me to withdraw up to what I deposited. So any additional profits was just basically theirs. They had their BS reasons, but I just want to warn y'all. If you ever go with an unregulated broker, just know that you're going to get your lesson taught the hard way if you don't want to learn it the easy way, because it's an unregulated broker. They're unregulated. They're not regulated by the FTC or anything. They can do whatever they want, and they're not even based in the U.S. or your country. That's a red flag. Let's get to one more thing. I want to show y'all an example. I have my Safari pulled up right here, a trading view. So in this trading view, no, I don't want to buy that. I want to show y'all just some examples of what I mean by choppy days. So yesterday was FOMC, I believe. And this is the New York time zone right here. So you can see UTC -5. And this is about the end of the day. So this was a big major news announcement that spiked the market up a lot of pips. Let me just use my measurement tool because I don't want to read it right now. It went up about 100 pips in less than an hour, okay? That's what a lot of gamblers wait for. They wait for that, and they wait for oh my God, I'm going to buy it right here at the low of the range, and hopefully it goes 100 pips. This happens once in a while. Maybe once or twice a week, this type of move happens, and this is after hours. This is 5 p.m. You shouldn't be holding trades when the market closes unless you're swing trading overnight. So day trading, that does not count. But what happened before that? You see, it's just straight chop. You see this? I have my market expanded, but when you do zoom in, when you do have it regular, there's absolutely no trades you can really take in these zones. So this is let's get back to the start of the U.S. Open. Yesterday I took a couple losses in my live account. This was an example. So I want to go over the example. This is London Open. So 4:30 ish New York time is actually about 8:30 London time. So you can see right here, 8:30 right here. This is London Open, and let's go back to New York now. So it's actually daylight savings time. So the time actually did shift a little bit, but yeah, you can see kind of right here. So 3:30 right here. So 3 o'clock was London Open. I didn't even know that, to be honest. The daylight savings time is always shifting. I normally just trade within a certain time. But yeah, that's about 8 a.m. New York. So I think they shifted the time zone, daylight savings or something, because something I definitely got to just take note on. So 3 o'clock. So for me, it's about, for me over here, it's about 4 p.m., I believe. So that's when I start looking at the markets and trading. I definitely have to update that. But yeah, this is London Open. And as you can see, I was trading about a half hour into London Open. So right around here is when I started trading. I seen price go to some highs and I just couldn't get a trade in. This is what I call chop. I'm going to highlight this little zone right here. If you want to take a notepad out so you can understand what I'm explaining, it could save you a lot of money in the future. So this little area right here, this is what I call chop. Do you see what's going on? It's giving little sideways movement and there's no clear trend. And there's no clear trend, you can't take a trade. So even if you want price to go up, try to take it at a swing low right here, right? You might get lucky, but how many hours do you want to have to hold this trade in order for it to reach a 2-to-1 target? Let's just say your stop loss was down here around 1.087 and your target was maybe 2 times that up here. It would take hours from your entry. Your entry would have been at 3:33 a.m. New York time, and you'd be holding that all the way through 8:15 a.m. or 8:15. Yeah, a.m. That's 5 hours. Do you want to hold your trade for 5 hours? Probably not. That's not day trading. Me, I'm a scalper. So that means you have to watch this chart and manage your trade for 5 hours just for one winner. That is frustrating. You might as well just get a 9-to-5 job because that is almost a full work day. As a scalper and day trader, we trade no more than about a couple hours a day. So that is almost 3 times my duration, my average duration. And y'all don't understand how difficult it is to sit here and watch every single bar, pip by pip, tick by tick, move and having to read price action because in a moment I'll show you, but I have to read price action. I have to read every tick, every turn, every move down, every move up, every range break, every trend, every counter trend. I'm reading these things by the tick. So that's why I have an endurance limit. After about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I cap out. Like my eyeballs is like sore. I can't, like my brain is exhausted. I'm done trading for the day. You know, it's like running a marathon. You're going to get tired and you're going to start making mistakes if you trade too long. So I cap it at 2 hours, and that's even my coach that taught me how to scalp. He also caps his time at 2 hours. So, and then he's been doing it for about 20 years now. So I'm just explaining this is unrealistic holding trades that long. So if you did have a 2 hour limit, your trade wouldn't even hit that. And basically it's chopping around these highs. And do you know how many pips is given off during this time? 10 pips. Say you came in a couple hours later around 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock a.m. New York time. Same thing happens. You see this? Box it up again. Chops up. There's no movement. Another 10 pip zone. Trash. It finally gives way right here. You might get excited and might want to take a buy, but you don't get nothing. Another couple hours passes by, chops up. And then how upset would you be if you bought up here and then your stop loss is down below the range and you get stopped out? You'd be very pissed off because you sit there for 8:22. That's New York Open now, all the way to 10. That's 2 hours of your time just to get a stop out. You see that? That's a stop out. Spike straight through your stop loss, and then you're upset. Then this kind of draws over trading. It makes you want to overtrade because now you're like, no, I want it to go up. You see another uptrend move right here. You want to buy it. Now you're sitting there for another 2 hours just to get stopped out again. This is what I call a choppy day. Say you want to sell it. Okay, you give up. You want to sell it. Sell it. Nice, right? You get a little move right here in real time. I don't know what's going to happen next, but sell it. Wow, you might get lucky because this is news, but you should not be trading on news. But let's just say you get unlucky. You take an unfavorable sell and your target is down here. Stop loss hit. Now this is the news announcements. If you don't have a stop loss like the guy I showed you earlier, you're going to blow your account and then you're going to owe the broker. Like you're going to be a negative. Like this move is no joke. This is a 100 pip move. And if you average 10 pip stop losses and say you're a god at or a guru at trading, what's going to happen if a 100 pip move happens and you average 10 pip stop loss? This is what these guys do. Like you can have a $232,000 week, 3 weeks in a row. That's $690,000, and then you have one bad day, and now you not only you didn't just blow your account, but you owe the broker. Understand? Look at this, and then it goes in a sideways movement, and then you're lured into trying to trade chop again. So this is my lesson for the video. Don't overtrade. Always have a stop loss. There's days when the market does not give you anything. And in a moment, I'm going to actually start to show my Forex tester now, my platform. So I did do that example right here. Choppy end of the week. This is Friday. Now I'm about to get into the live trading. So this is Friday. I gave an example basically of a choppy day. And this was the start of the day, March 11th. You can see the results right here. Fully transparent with y'all. Before that was the 10th, so I don't have anything right there. So just want to show y'all choppy day. No trades will work. If you get a sell signal, you might get stopped out. If you get a buy signal, you might get stopped out. And every once in a while, it might have that little thrust to the downside. I was actually able to catch this in real time, and then I collected my profit. I tried to trade again, and basically it stopped me out. Basically, I just said I took my own little notes. I usually take up to 2 losses per session, and I call it a day if it does not go, because I have to have parameters set for myself. You have to have daily limits as a professional. Daily limits will save you from wasting time in the markets. You don't want to sit here for 6 hours just to tell yourself at the end of the day, oh, it was a choppy day. You're wasting time. You're looking like a fool. You feel like an idiot, and your confidence score goes down in trading for the next day. There's always another day. So, I did this. This was London session about 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and then the U.S. session happened again. So we can see the U.S. session is right here. And it just got one good trade. Then I realized it was chop. 2 hours passed by, and in 2 hours, there was only one good trade. I don't want to overtrade, and I don't want to trade too long. So these are just some notes because, recently, I don't know if it's because of the New Year's or the first quarter of the year, a lot of different announcements and crap, but I wasn't really getting much movement this week in the markets neither. So this is why I kind of just have this up here. But now I want to get to the next week. Okay. And y'all can see the results. So far, I'm up a little over 20%, about 25% on the account, almost 30%. This was a 2,000 withdrawal deposit and 0 withdrawal. So I've been doing this for the past, I don't know, this is probably like a week and a half's worth of data. This is going to be week 2. And this account is currently up about 25-ish%. And now I want to get to the trading in real time. So this video might be a little bit lengthy, but it shows everything. And hopefully those of you that are watching this can take note, can understand like this stuff it's tough, but there's a lot of rules that you have to learn. There's a lot of things that you have to know in order to trade successfully. And you should not follow these little false gurus. So Friday, Sunday, there's no trading for me. I don't trade on Sundays. Oh, that's a little bit too far ahead. There's Monday right there. All right, so bar forward. Okay, Monday, 4 a.m. Okay, this is about London Open for me. So I just have it on that as standard. And now I'm going to start trading. So this is going to be some real-time trading in front of y'all. You can see I just put it at a random time. I don't know what's going to happen. So this is all fresh information. If it's a choppy day, I'm going to do that rule for a choppy day, and I'm going to walk away with my 2 losses, and I'm going to go to the next day. But if it's a good day, y'all going to see that this is real time, and I'm still up in a net positive, and I'm ready to trade. I'm risking about 1% per trade, and my reward is about 2 times that. So I'm going for about 2 to 3% per winner. So that's about 2-3 times, about 2-3 R. And I'm gonna start trading now. I'll just add in my little notes and commentation as we go on. Right now, I do see the market is currently bullish. I'm gonna highlight that point that I see right here. It looks like a very strong bull trend, but it's a little questionable right now because it looks like it may be reversing. So for me, the bull trend could be over, but then again, it could just be taking a break. Right now, I need to see some certain highs get broken, and I'm going to play this now. Once again, I don't know what's happening, so we're just taking the real trades in real time. Looks like the market wants to potentially push to the downside. So I am looking for the highs of 1.19630 be broken, for this bear trend to be invalidated. It doesn't look like it's that strong, so I don't really want to sell it. I'm not interested in sells. I'm actually interested in potential buy orders. And I'm going to put my one-click tool right here so I can execute orders very quickly. And that's about it. So right now I'm just looking for some trades, some trade potential, some trade setups. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen. It can go up, it can go down, but for me, I need to see some movement. Looks like that downtrend is kind of bottoming out. I'm not super convinced anymore because that pullback of the past 10 minutes was a little bit too high. I could speed this up, but then I might miss an opportunity because it's going too fast. So I have it at my optimal speed. Looks like sellers are attempting to regain control. I like that. If I'm looking for a sell, I would like to see this happening. I just want to see what's going on. Potentially take a short if this does give way to the downside a little bit more. It looks like a nice potential reversal. That's a little bit quick of a move for me, so I'm not going to hop in this sell. I'm just a little concerned that it might start reversing if the moves start going down like that. Now I'm looking at the daily lows. I want price to revisit those lows for me to take a potential short. At this moment, it's a little bit drifty. I've been in the market for about 24 minutes now, 25 minutes, and no move yet. So I'm just going to wait. There's plenty of opportunity if it's a trending market, so anything is possible. Take note, though, I skipped that sell that I did see opportunity selling because right now, to me, it's not a good time to short. So I'm just going to sit on my hands and just sit aside just for a little bit longer. There we go. A nice thrust to the downside. Some of you might be watching saying, oh, damn, Baha, you missed the move. It could be a missed move, but sometimes you got to sit out. You don't want to take every trade opportunity you see just because there's a lot of fake outs, and I'm just observing the market. Not saying it won't continue going down, but it just looks like a rangy day, so I'm probably going to look for a move back to the upside if this does not want to continue down, because it looks like the sellers are showing weakness to the downside. The past 20 minutes, I ain't really seen that much sellers step in, so I'm going to just sit on my hands a little bit and just continue to watch the market, commentating as I go so y'all can know this is real time and I don't know what's happening next. That's real trading, by the way. I could take a loss, I could take a win. Yeah, this is a nice little potential short to the downside. I do see this going on down further. To me, it's not, the sellers ain't really too strong. I just don't really see this as a bear market. I see this as a correction back into a range for the day, and that might just give me some signs. I want to see more follow through in sellers. Right now, it's showing good follow through, showing a lot of good moves to the downside, but I haven't really seen any super strong sellers step in. It's been about 45 minutes in my session, still nothing. I'm gonna speed this up just because I don't want to sit through nothing, but this is a good move now. It's just, if you anticipated that drop, I'd be trailing my stop loss all the way to the bottom. But I don't really believe it's a bear market. I just believe it's just ranging. I'm waiting for a possible upside movement. If they can give me one, the market can do anything it wants. It does not owe me anything, so I'm just waiting for the market to give me what I want. Uh, or else I'm not taking any trades. 5 o'clock, it's been about an hour into my trading session. Still nothing, nothing, nothing. I want to see some buyers step in, or I'm going to look for a sell. It's been sideways. I don't like sideways movements. To me, it's kind of like skepticism being drawn. An hour, 20 minutes passes by. See the market flowing to the downside. Still nothing, still nothing. It's showing chop. I need to see the most recent highs, the past 20 minutes broken. If I can see that type of move, I may consider buying. These highs are getting potentially broken now. I don't want to hop right in, but this is a nice potential move. I just need a solid confirmation. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. Confirmation. I'm going to buy this. I might be wrong. If so, it might just give me some more signs. This could be a loss right here as the sellers are coming back in and the buyers are showing weakness. If it is, then that's just going to give me some clues that I may not be bullish and it may continue going and drifting to the side. It's now been 2 hours in the market, so I might just take this loss and call it a choppy day. If it does not go in my favor, I will not take another trade after this. So you can see how it's been going sideways. This is just an example of what I mean by chop. I have it almost at the fastest speed I can get it, and it stopped me out. So that's just an example. And I'm going to highlight this range and show y'all just a bad day. Taking one loss is better than over trading. But this entire time, I seen a down move that did not give any signals. And right around here, we see that it really did not want to go up. And it also does not want to go down. I'm just fast forward the speed just to show y'all I'm no longer in the trade, but that would have been my 2 hours. Let's see if the price wants to keep going down though. Nice little push to the downside, but it's giving really, really bad signals. None of this is something that I would like to trade because you don't really, it's moving sideways and it's drifting. This is what I call a drifting market. And you don't want to take trades in this market. Now we're about to get into US Open. Let's see if I can get something in the US Open. It's showing potential up move, but because I know the market is drifting, I don't want to take any more buys. So let's see if I can get into a sell. Probably not. There we go. Second loss right there. Now it's moving on up, but it's also showing that it does not want to go anywhere. 44 minutes into the US Open. Still nothing. Still nothing. Doesn't want to break on up to the upside. Oh, that's a breakout to the upside, but nope. It shifts to the downside. So I'm already convinced it's a drifty market. I'm going to take my losses for the day. I'm going to show you the account history so you can see the losses. And this is what I mean by you can always trade another day. 25 loss. That's currently 50 USD lost just for the week so far. Let's go on to the next day. So next day, we're going to move the bar forward. End of Monday, 4 hour bar forward, start of Tuesday, and we're going to trade. What does this look like? It looks like a range bound market for the day. So I'm going to look for more range bound moves. I don't want to make it that fast because I'm starting to trade in real time again. And let's get some trades in. So right now it showed me a nice rejection to the downside. So I'm extremely bearish if I can get a nice pullback soon. But if not, then, it might give me some signs that it's not going to go. So this is a little pullback happening right now. I'm not convinced that it's going to go down just yet. But I like to see something. I like to see something occur. Right here is pretty good, but I'm not convinced yet. That little stop out right there. Little false flag. False break to the upside. Bang, I'm in. Let's see if this is going to give or go. If it keeps on going, I'm going to trail my stop loss like normal. Like I said, I don't overtrade on bad days. Sometimes you have to accept the loss. Being a good winner is just as important as being a good loser and taking losses like a champion is just as important as being a good winner and taking winners all the time. So we're at the low of the range. Like I said, I don't really want to continue to gamble and bet this. So I'm going to close a position right here just as a quick trade. But, we could, like I said, there's a 2-to-1, but I'm waiting for a nice solid pullback and a nice little, just because, like I said, it's been range bound and I don't want to gamble. I want to see more sellers step in because market could start reversing, That was like the one move to the downside of the daily range. It hit daily lows and I don't want to gamble. So right now we're seeing price, reverse, and this is a counter move to the upside. So it was a good stop. It was a good closure because you can see it's getting too deep over retracement for me. So at this moment, I'm looking for a potential long if I can get a nice long setup. But right now the buyers are a little bit powerful, and I don't like to take these type of longs. It's not really my type of trade. So I'm just gonna wait for my opportunity. I don't believe it's bearish though. I don't believe it's going down. I believe it's gonna possibly shoot on up. So let's wait for a nice solid pullback and see what's gonna happen. It's a little bit too deep for a buy now, so I don't want to buy it. But right now I'm in no man's land. I call this no man's land. I'm gonna actually get my little arrow so I can show some visuals and how easy it is to rebound from a choppy bad day. I'm gonna explain that at the end of this. So this is an attempt on down. I don't know if it's gonna give or not. I'm not taking any short because this is in the middle of a range. But yeah, if I can get a nice little buy signal back to the upside, I will take a buy. Let's see. Let's see what it wants to do, y'all. All right, all right. Nice, nice, nice. Uh-oh. What does it want to do? I'm buying again. And I'm going for these stop losses right here if my stop loss doesn't get hit. I'm in the middle of a range, so I don't really like that, but I am buying from the lower end. The higher end of this range, I'm going to show y'all visually, is up here. So I am aiming to take profits a little bit sooner. Like I said, I would like to aim for 2-to-1s, but days like this, I might aim for a little bit smaller reward to risk just because, we're in a range and it's not really the greatest. It's chopping up sideways, like I said. I don't know if I should have took that trade just because I do see some parameters to the far left that might give I might have to hold through a pullback or two. That's pretty much it. But I do have a strong conviction of buying right now. I'm just looking for a nice push to the upside before I trail my stop loss because I don't know. In the meantime, I'll show y'all what it means by taking a loss. So I took these 2 losses and I had a losing day. I took 1 win. So I could possibly make that back in 1 trade. We will see. This could be another loss as well. Some of you might be sitting there, you suck. You're not winning like these guys winning $250,000 a day because I'm not fake trading. So back to what I'm saying. This is hard. This is tough. It's 5:04. So it's been about an hour and 4 minutes. And I got 1 solid move to the downside. And I'm seeing if this pushes on to my move or not. It's ranging. Like I said, it's a pullback. So, something that I have to hold through. Nice. Got a nice little push to the upside. I'm going to trail my stop loss in a moment. Just waiting. So this stop loss is going to be moved close to break even. Now that I see a nice move, if it comes back into the range, I'm actually going to stop myself out. So I managed to reduce my stop loss by about a little over 50%, which is awesome. But I'm waiting to close this one on out if it goes in my favor. So I'm just waiting. There we go. Nice little push on up to the higher end of the range. I do suspect price to continue up with this momentum happening right now. There's a lot of strong buyers. There we go. Nice push to the upside. It's showing a little weakness, so I don't really want to hold it through too long. But, as long as it could continue staying above a certain region, I'm going to hold this trade. I'm going to show y'all a nice follow through. This is 5:18, so I've been trading for about an hour, 18 minutes. I'm going to close price on out there, so that's 2 wins in a row right in front of y'all. I took 2 losses in a row yesterday, and y'all can see the results right here. 35 plus 11, that's about 46, I believe, without the cents. And this is a $50 loss for the losing days. So I'm going to keep on trading just to show y'all I really am about this, and I don't know what's going to happen next. This could be on a nice solid uptrend for the day, but with no high impact news nor fundamental catalyst to push price to the upside. That would have been a nice hold. But like I said, I just have my parameters set. I'm going to fast forward this. It could be a bullish day, but for me, I'm just a little suspect with it being a bullish day just because this is the highest it's been all day. And I don't expect price to go to, just suddenly just break on out to the upside without any news. I don't know if it's going to go on down yet, but there's a higher probability of it reclining and going back to the downside than it is breaking on out. I know a lot of people want to hope that price could continue on to the upside. That's why I'm looking for some shorts now, because the sellers are stepping back in. These buyers up. This is the last buy chance opportunity. I might start to look for a sell to the downside now. Yeah, I don't really know what's happening. I don't want to take a short just yet, but if I can see some sellers step in soon, then I might take a short. I'm no longer bullish. I'm not convinced yet, but buyers could step in. Let's see what happens. It's in a little tight range, about less than the 10 pip range, so I'm just going to let this play on out. This could be a move right there, and this could be it for the buyers. I'm just looking for my chance to sell. Nothing yet. They're still pushing on up. So it's ranging at this point. It's about 636, so it's the end of my trading session. So that's just one trading session for y'all. Now I'm going to go to the US session so I can show y'all, because yesterday on this software, I showed you guys 2 sessions. So today I'm going to show 2 sessions. So I'm going to actually fast forward this, speed it up so I can get to the 8 a.m. US Open and trade that for the 2 hours and see what I can get on the winning day. I do believe that this may be a winning day, but see, this is all choppy. I don't want to trade this before the US Open, but I'm about to get started once it becomes US Open. Like I said, I would like to see sellers step in. Boom, boom. Nice. Right on the open. 2 minutes in the US session. I'm already fully convinced that I do not want to buy it. I want to go for some sells. Not yet. I don't really have a strong sell bias just yet. So anything can happen in this little area. I want to see some sellers step in more. And I want to see a nice, right now, I don't see a good opportunity for me to hop in. I'm chasing price, and that's not good. So let it go. Let it give. And if I can get a nice little trade opportunity, I will. This right here could be it right here. Just a little too sideways, but it's a nice push down. So I'm going to go for some sells. And yeah, to me, it was good enough for me to push in a short. If it goes against me, then, that's a red flag, and I'm going to take that note. But, so far, it's been a lot of strong sellers to the downside. I'm going to highlight that. So this is the U.S. session now. It's been about 20 minutes in the U.S. Open. So maybe I could have waited a little bit more, been a little bit more patient for a nice enough pullback. So right now, this could be a stop out, but, right here, that's a really good move down. Anything against me right here would be a red flag for selling. So we're going to see if I get stopped out or not. Looks like, yep, it's a stop out. So that's one loss in the U.S. session. I'm a little skeptical about this move to the downside now. Look like the buyers may start stepping in. So let's see. We're about an hour and 30 minutes. We're about 30 minutes into the U.S. session. I'm going to continue trading because I'm not fully convinced it's going to go down. I need to see some moves. This is a nice shift on down. It's a very weird situation right now. Wow, a lot of sellers stepping in. This probably was a better opportunity to sell it, but it happens. But I'm a little skeptical about this, so I'm not going to hop into a trade just yet. Just going to wait. Just going to wait. Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I buy? Should I sell? I don't know yet. Yeah, sellers aren't looking too strong, And because of that, I'm possibly going to buy. So I'm looking for opportunity to go long. Still no opportunity just yet. But I'm going to take my first chance that I get because the sellers are showing weakness. It's been an hour into the session. Sellers are stepping back in. Does that push on down? Sellers are very strong right now. It's been about an hour and 5 minutes into the New York session. I took one loss. One loss for the day. I don't really like what I'm seeing right now as far as selling goes, so I'm just going to hold off. But they are pushing on down. Looking very bearish. Nothing I could do about that. I'm going to speed this one on up because I don't want to sit through this. I'm waiting for my chance. It's another loss. Looks like it's a bearish day. Just want to speed this one on up. Seeing what's really happening today. New York session so far, I'm 2 losses in. So another loss, it just basically explaining it's probably just choppiness for me. But I'm going to go for it. There we go. Close on out on a win. And it's about a couple hours in, so I'm done with this trading session for the day. To show y'all just an update. Count history. I took 2 losses, about 50 bucks. Took a win, 55. So that's about break even for that session. But for the previous session, it was a winner. And I want to continue on to the next day. So I'm going to continue on to the next trading day. Just some practice, y'all. Like, this is all practice. And I'm going to show you guys a week, up to a week's of P&L at the end of this. Because I really do this, you know. This is not something that, you know, I take my losses in pride and I look for winners. This looks like a bearish day. So I'm not convinced of this going on up. Just based off of what I see, looks like the market's going on down. And I don't really want to take any longs unless I see some conviction. So I want to see what's happening right here. I want to see some movement to the upside, or else I'm not considering a long. I know it looks like it's bullish, but the bulls are weak, and that's just a sign. I'm going to show y'all, and it's just a moment. I need to see more sellers step in. I'm not convinced of selling it. I just want to just fast forward this day because it's just a little bit. Yeah, buyers are weak. Just giving this little sideways movement. I don't really want it. Showing a little choppiness. I don't really like this type of movement, but I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. A little too quick to the trigger. That's one loss from in front of y'all. It's like the market wants to go through some choppy conditions for the day. I have some rules and parameters for these type of markets. Looking to trail my stop loss in just a moment. It's not really giving me much, so I might look to opt out of this trading session. Call it a loss for the session if it doesn't give me anything in a few minutes. It's way too long now. Bringing price close to break even. If it could continue in my favor. If not, then I'll just take the small loss of 1.2 pips. Looks like it's possibly going to stop me out, so I'm going to be done with this day if this is the signals I'm getting. Just trade the next day. Yep, trade the next day. It's a choppy day. I'd rather take a couple losses in a choppy day. Move the bar forward, 23.59. Move the bar forward, 3.59. All right, let's run it back. It's the next day. What do I see? Looks like a pretty bearish market. I don't want to hop into trades right away. So I'm gonna look for my opportunity. You can see the previous day I took about a $32 loss. It's all good. I'm gonna keep on trading. I want to see what's going on with this market today. Looks pretty bearish, but I want to see the bears continue. If they don't continue to show strength, I'm about to get out. I'm not too convinced of that move right there. Yeah, I need to see a couple of little things happen if I want to sell this. I'm not fully convinced yet. There's that little buy push, might reverse. So I need to see some things happen before I sell it. I'm not buying it right now. I'm not fully convinced of buyers' strength just yet, but also sellers aren't really too strong. This could be a nice little potential sell in a couple minutes, but I'm still waiting. Yeah, it's a little choppy. Yesterday was choppy. Today might be choppy as well. Some days you just don't want to trade in choppy days. It's giving me some sideways movement. We're in a range. I don't want to take these. Just going to wait. About 30 minutes has passed by in this session. It's still nothing. And at this point, I call this no man's land. It's a little zone I'm in right now, meaning that I can't really take a trade in this area. So I'm not going to take a trade in this area at all. It's hence in no man's land. About an hour has passed by and no trade. So I may consider calling it a day if I don't see any opportunity. Looks like buyers are stepping in. Awesome. I like to see the buyers continue. If I don't get a buy in this next few minutes, I may consider no trade. See this moving around side to side? I don't like that. I want to go long, but I also don't. I want to go long, but I also don't. You see? It's not giving me any clear moves. It's showing me it wants to go down again. I'm not going to argue with the market. I'm going to look for some sells. And if it goes back on up, it's choppy. It's been about an hour, 18 minutes, and I get no moves. I'm going to actually not take any losses today if I don't get any clear movement. And I'd rather just walk away and log out for the day. It's showing me it wants to go down. It's showing me. There's no promises yet. I'm going to take that one trade for the day. See if I can get it selling. If it doesn't go down, I'll take the one loss for the day. Show y'all in real time how it's done. You got to lose like a champion in order to win like a champion. You know, you can't just continue to show winners like these people do. You have to lose. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the process. Every professional money manager knows that losses occur. It's just a part of the game. This is choppy. I want to bring price as close as possible to break even because, you know, if it does not go in my favor, I'm out the markets for the day. There's no reason for price to keep on going against me right now. If it does, I am out for the day. So we'll see. If it's really a bear market, it's going to continue going down. Don't fool with me, okay? If it's really a bear market, it's going to keep going down. Like I said, I need my profit hit because I got to collect my ducats. If not, I'll take the loss. I'll walk away. But to me, this has to go down. If not, it's going to just chop around. It's been, what, 5:55, about to be 6. There we go, hitting my target. Bang, bang. That's one trade for the day. All right, I'm done with this London session. I'm going to move on to the next session. That was a $56 trade that covered my previous day's loss. And actually, I think I'm at net profit at this point. Now I'm going to keep on trading, though, because I'm not done. I'm not satisfied. I'm only up to 569 for the week. It's currently Thursday, so I have another day and some change left in the week. I'm going to trade U.S. session now, and I'm just going to fast forward this just so I can get a general overview of what's happening. In the meantime, I'm going to take a restroom break, and I'm going to let this continue to run so y'all can see, and I'll be back about 8 a.m. When U.S. opens. Okay, I'm back. See what's been happening. It's about 6. Oh, what in the world? It's going real slow. 6:25. I went to the restroom and came back, and it's barely been moving. My bad, y'all. Let me speed this up. 6:30. It's supposed to be a bearish day, so I'm not. If it goes into U.S. session and starts moving on up, I'm just gonna draw a little skepticism. Looks like there's a little minor bull trend happening right now, but it's not too strong. So I'm looking into this with a little suspect. A little suspect right here. Okay, about to be U.S. Open in just a moment. I want to see what I want to do. Now it's U.S. Open. I'm going to slow this down. 803. Look like buyers want to step in, try to break out right now. Not too convinced. I'm showing y'all an entire week's worth of trading. Like an entire week from Monday to Friday. Who is doing this? Minute by minute, tick by tick, showing you an entire week of live real-time trading. Yeah, this is a treat. Like, I normally shouldn't even be doing this for people. Like, this is just something that y'all got to see if y'all want to really be real traders. Like, you got to really understand how the markets move and have somebody really tell you real price behavior. Like, this is real price. It does this stuff. Like, you might try to go long, and this could be on an hour chart. Like, this is the reason why I trade the minute. Because if you're trading an hour chart doing this, you're gonna get bucked. You're gonna get screwed over. Like, it's not good. You're gonna be sitting there for weeks just to realize that your P&L isn't as great as you expected it because you wanted to get rich quick. People trade on the 4-hour. You're sitting there for weeks just to see a trade play out. Don't let these people fool you thinking that you can get these major big gains in a day or two. And think about the risk. I'm risking 1% of my account just so I can make this. Yeah, trading is not what you think. Losses happen, but y'all see I ate my losses up real quick. Like, it looks like it's in a little range. I'm not bearish. I'm not convinced of bears. I'm gonna show y'all how weak this uptrend is. It could continue up, but to me, this is trash. This is a weak, trashy uptrend. I don't want to take it. It's about 8:30, still no movement. I'm showing little signs to the upside, but I'm looking for specific parameters to be broken in order for me to go long and short. I could go long, but I need to see more buyers step in. That's what I said. I'm always neutral. I'm not one-sided. It all depends on what the market's giving me at the time I'm trading. So it could be giving me a bull market now, but I just don't know yet. I need to see more buyers step in. There's nothing happening right now. I just react. I don't predict. If you predict, you're going to be very upset and you're going to take a lot of bad losses. Yeah, it's bullish, but it ain't giving me nothing. Like, one single pullback could wipe this on out, but, it's showing me it wants to keep on going up. Like I said, this just doesn't look too good. Like, it's a little suspect, just give me all a heads up. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. Could be one of those days I just sit out the U.S. session. Been an hour in and still no move. Like, if I want to go long, I'm about to miss my opportunity, but I'd rather skip a bad opportunity, prevent a loss from happening. Oh my God. What's going on? Ooh, nice. I want to see follow through though. I want to see follow through of this. Nice. Showing a bull market, y'all. Clean move to the upside. Clean move. Can it continue? It's been an hour and 6 minutes and still nothing. Nice clean move to the upside. Oh my. What is happening right now? What is happening an hour into the U.S. Open? Will it continue? I kind of want to go long, but I'm kind of not convinced. This might be a loss, but I'm going to go with the market. I'm going to go with what the market's telling me. It's telling me it's bullish, so let's see if I get in and it continues going in my favor, or let's see if I get stopped out. If I get stopped out, it's a red flag, y'all. It's the reason why I kind of wait for things. Looks like it doesn't want to go up anymore. You see, right when I want to hop in, y'all don't want to go up. Okay, stop me out. I know what I'm gonna do next though. I react. I don't predict. I react. Just remember that. So I don't know if it's gonna go up yet, but it's giving me bearish signs right now. If it don't go up in this next minute or two, it ain't going up no more, and that's a red flag, y'all. So will I take this little 1 hour loss? Y'all gonna see it pop up on the P&L right here. Yep, took a little $25 loss, and it looks like it's reversing. So I was a little suspect at first, but I'm gonna go in for a sell when I get an opportunity, 100,000%, because I see a lot of stop losses potentially getting hit. It's actually coming in really, really strong as well. I still didn't see a good selling chance, but it's Thursday afternoon. I'm still risking 1%, as y'all can see right here, and yeah, right here, a little 1% right here, and still haven't really gotten any sells in, but yeah, these sellers are definitely strong right now. I'm gonna speed this one on up just a little bit because I don't want to sit through waiting on this trash. Sellers came in strong. I'm not gonna sleep on them. Sellers coming in real strong. I didn't even get a chance to go down. That's a little red flag right there. I don't know, it's a little suspect, but I'm gonna take my short. It's a bear market from all I know. If it stopped me, I'm done trading for the day, because that to me is a huge red flag. If it don't want to go down when I'm entering a sell, and it don't want to go up when I'm entering a long, I'll take 2 losses for the day. I can make that back in 1 trade the next day. But right now, I'm convinced anything against me, I'm gonna get out, because I'd rather get out early rather than over trading on a day like this. It's been about almost 2 hours. There we go. There's a win. And we are in that 2-hour mark. That was 1 win, collected that 1 loss. I'm net profitable for the week so far. As y'all can see over here, now the profit P&L is 601. And I'm going to go into Friday because it's been about 2 hours in my trading session, and I don't see any more opportunity right now. It looks like it could continue going down, but I've reached my endurance for the day. Move on to Friday now. And this is the last day of the week, so y'all can see if I end the week profitable or not. And this is a full trading week for y'all, so this is a little treat. Like I said, I don't normally do this for people, but I have very few viewers. So for those of you that are watching that actually want to level up your trading, or just want to see how another consistent trader trades, you can watch my videos and get some insight. It looks like it's been bearish. I'm not fully convinced of this sell right here, but it might start going down. I just need to see price do a little bit more than what it's doing. I don't want to short it just yet, but it could go down. To me, it could go down, but it could also go on up. So to me, the bears are stepping back in, but any pullback against this little minor downtrend right here could stop out the buyers, or the sellers. So I'm gonna wait just for my own opportunity. Right now, it's kind of just moving sideways, so I don't want to take this trade just yet. But boom, boom, nice little trade. I'm a little late to that, so there's nothing I can really do about that. But I want to see some more sellers step in. I always want to see some sort of price action. It's been about 20 minutes in my session, so I'm not in a rush to take a trade. And it's Friday. It might be a little bit tricky, so let me just see what's going on. If there was a sell, I did miss that opportunity, but like I said, I just hopped in right before the session began, so I don't want to take trades right away. Looks like buyers are coming in strong, so there's no way I want to short it just yet. Buyers are coming in real strong. Okay, I might consider shorting it if these buyers do not take it on up higher, just because I see a little area. Buyers coming in real strong. To me, it's still a bear market. I need to see sellers step in now. Like, I'm not convinced of a short just yet. Buyers coming in strong. They're coming in heavy, but I'm just a little sketched out because the buyers really want. If it was really bullish, I need to see more buyers step in like a long time ago. It's been taking them way too long to step in. It's been about 56 minutes and no trade. This kind of common when you're trading a little range bound markets. It's in a little range, so I don't really want to trade any breakouts, but I am interested in selling if I can get a nice short opportunity in the next couple of minutes. Not going to short it just yet. It's a little bit too much going on right now, so I need this to calm down. And this is at very fast speeds too, so if those of you that are watching, this is minutes happening and within seconds, so I'm like, my eyes is, this is a lot happening for me. See the buyers try to take it on back up again. I'm not bullish. I'm definitely not bullish, but I think, if it can go up higher in the next few minutes, I will go long. It's just right now, I'm not fully bullish just yet. Just waiting just a little bit longer, seeing what the buyers really have to say to the sellers, and it looks like they want to go up. Looks like they want to go up. We'll see. Boom, boom. Buyers want to keep going. They keep going. I'll look to buy, but shoot, we'll see what happens right now. It's a rebound, reversal, full on. It's been an hour and a half, still no movement. Just a little sketch about the buyers. Like I said, it's just they're hanging on edge, and I don't really like that. You don't want to be trading the last part of the trend. And I think that this is probably one of those last parts of the trend for buyers. So, it could go up. It could. Just, I'm not fully convinced. I'm not fully convinced yet. It's been an hour, 40 minutes, still no trade. Will I get a trade in London? If not, I'm going to skip to the U.S. session. Just call us a no trade day for London, and it's completely fine. It's better than taking a loss and fucking with my P&L for the week. Been an hour, 42 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't give a trade out within the 2-hour limit, and you kind of just got to close up shop. It's 5:44, still nothing. It's showing signs that it doesn't really want to do much. And I'm very glad I didn't take any longs in this area. Y'all seen from the previous day. That's how fast you can adapt and learn as a scalper. You might make a mistake one day, and then the next day you don't make that mistake ever again. Or you might make it fewer times. So this might be one of those days where I might actually trade for a little bit longer, because I do see a possible move to the downside. I just need to see price continue on down. If I can see a lot more sellers step in, I will short it, like right here. And this is my move. This is where an hour, 52 minutes into the session, and I finally see a potential move. This may not work, and if it does not work, I'll take the small loss, and I'll go on to the U.S. session and end the week. So it looks like it doesn't want to give, and that's completely normal. It does happen, especially if you're waiting until that last minute and it doesn't give. It's going to not give. But y'all see, it goes straight to the tick. If it wants to go stop me out, it will. It looks like it wants to. I'm not going to fight the market. If it does stop me out, it does. But if it doesn't, hey, it was a good trade. And y'all can see it's right to the pip. Very, a lot of discipline taking these type of trades. There we go. Stop out. So I lost 26 in that. Still nothing. This is telling me it's a choppy London session. Give it one more chance during the U.S. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to fast forward this U.S. session. And y'all can see in real time the market play out. And it's giving no moves. Once again, it's looking like it's going up. You can take a long, but it's going very slow. And I don't like that type of movement. And then it's reversing. So I'm getting clues as to what might happen in the U.S. session. See, giving very, very shitty moves to the downside. So nothing happening. I'm going to get ready to trade the U.S. session for my couple hours. That'll be a 4-hour day. Normally I have 2-hour days, but let's see what happens in the U.S. See if the U.S. gives me any opportunity. To me, it's been pretty bullish, so I expect the bulls to continue, but I need to see a thrust and I need to see some movement for me to continue buying. So it's been about 37 minutes in the U.S. session, and bullish move right here. I'm not going to hesitate to take this long. If it doesn't want to go on up, then it's one more opportunity for me to trade, and then I'll be done for the week, and I'll show y'all the P&L. It might be a good week, or it might just be a break-even week, and that type of stuff happens, Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. You got to just take what the market gives you, but don't overtrade and don't self-sabotage your trading. To me, this is extraordinarily bullish, so anything against this trade is a red flag for buying, and I'm going to stop my buying activity at that point. So we'll see. I would like to see more buyers step in, but right now they are showing weakness. It's the U.S. session, and it's chopping around, and I don't like that. So just like the London session, that's why I only trade one session a day, because a lot of times one thing might happen in one session and it might repeat in the next session or throughout the day. So it might be given the same type of activity. If it's a good trading day, it's going to show good sessions all day round. But if it's a bad trading day, it might show one bad session and then followed by the next. So this right here, I'm going to trail my stop loss, because at this point, I'm going to take a small loss as price continues in my favor. I don't want to take anything else if it goes against me. I'm just going to trail my stop close to break even, because at this point, price should not go against me. If it does, it might be a stop out like y'all seeing right here. And this might just call for a reversal. We'll see right now. Yeah, it looks like it's bearish. It looks like the bears want to step in, and I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to fight the market. I'm going to take the loss right there, and I'm going to look for a potential sell. So if I don't get a sell, I'm just going to sit on my hands, but that's 2 losses right there. You can see I reduced my loss to $8. That's not bad. That's actually really good trade management. And I'm just looking for a possible move back to the downside. If I don't see that move to the downside, I won't take a trade. But if I do, I'm going to take this last trade. If it's a loser, it's a loser. If it's a winner, I'm going to keep trading for my last hour. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes you don't have the greatest week. So this is just training. Right here, I might get a sell in. This looks like a pretty decent sell for me, a little false breakout. We'll see if it goes down. If it goes down in my favor, that's going to be a profitable week, and that's awesome for me. But if not, then I'm just going to close up shop for the week. I need to see more sellers step in right now. They're just a little shy, a little timid sellers right now. So it might go reverse, stop me out, and I might just call it a week. And it's okay. Y'all can see the P&L for the week. There we go. And it stopped me out for the week. So I end the week at pretty much break even. Do I want to take another trade? It's just a little bit odd. You know, you could take that long, but to me, it's just a little bit odd. It broke out of that range. Now, I just want to see what's happening. Just want to see what's happening. I might take one more trade just because it is a Friday. My original bias was bullish. I just need to see something pop in. To me, I'm not fully convinced of buying it yet. It's shitty movement once again. Little false moves up and down. I still have about 40 minutes left in this session. So I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'll take that long. And we're seeing price move on up, but we'll see if it wants to go on up, or if it stops me out, I'm done for the day, done for the week. But this is about an hour and a half into the U.S. session. And like I said, London session didn't give me anything. So if this doesn't give me anything, it's a choppy day. And there's no need to overtrade. You just take the loss. 3 in a row, that's enough for me in under a 2-hour period. And that's it. So let's see what it gives. Nice, nice, nice. Looking to trail my stop loss close. Break even. If it's bullish, it should go through and hit my target. No hesitation. If it doesn't, then I'll take the small loss. It's a really nice opportunity, but we don't know yet. Kind of let it play out. Looks like it's going against me. Looks like I might just take the small loss. It's completely fine because, like I said, I was getting a little off vibes. To me, it has to go up at this point. If it doesn't, then I'm done. No prediction. And I'm just going to fast forward this up because I don't want to wait no more. If it goes, it goes. It doesn't, it doesn't. Boom, boom. There we go. And I end the week net profitable. My 2-hour limit is hit. Pretty much, it's probably going to do the same thing all day. So I reached my limit, and I'm net profitable for the week, as y'all can see, $5.99. Hasn't been the greatest trading week. It's been a very choppy week. This type of activity does happen from time to time, but y'all can see from the 16th, when I started, 15th to 12th. Okay, so the 15th. So I had a loss, called it a choppy day, had some wins. As y'all can see, as long as I have a 2-to-1 reward to risk and I'm managing my trade, I will end the week net profitable. Now I'm up 30% at the end of the week. You can see the deposit, you can see the profit loss, P&L. Maybe next week's a better week. Maybe I'm gonna have a really good trending week. I want to highlight the week for y'all so you can see how kind of crazy the week's been. We see the beginning of the week over here. Let me just put it on a 30-minute time frame. So we can see the beginning of the week a little over here. So we have the 12th right here, then the 15th, the start of the week. And you can see it's been pretty range bound. We had some moves down, and then the market went sideways for like half a day, and then it had a big announcement that was US news. And then it kind of just settled out right there and went back to the end. So to me, if you're swing trading, and once again, you're choppy week, you're stuck in a 90 pip range for the week. It hasn't really gone anywhere. Went up 90 pips, it went down 90 pips, and it's going sideways. Now for the next week, as you can see, if Monday begins, I have my parameters set. There might be a bullish run to the upside for the week, or it could reverse back down and hit some lows and possibly go on to some new monthly lows. So that's my video for this. Hopefully y'all got some great advice. Y'all can see real trading activity happen in front of you. You can see me take my winners, my losers. This is the most transparent video I've ever made, I think, outside of my live trading videos. And y'all can see everything. I'm still a profitable trader at the end of the week. I traded 2 sessions per day, and I traded in the entire week. I showed y'all every single minute, tick by tick, during the live sessions. And during live sessions, I would have traded. And this is real trading. So I'm going to make more videos like this. Probably do another one for the next week, but I'm a little exhausted after doing this almost an hour video and a lot of content packed into this video. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, go back to the beginning of the video and maybe you're going to start seeing this trash again. Let me show y'all again. Now after seeing how the markets really move, tell me, would you take this type of trade? Would you take this type of long, knowing that what I just showed on the minute chart can happen to anybody? Would you take this long all the way up here with this much risk and no stop loss? Guys, what would happen? Here's a quiz, Q&A. Answer in the comments below. What would happen if you bought it here and your profit target was here? And basically your margin call was here. Yep. Let's take that trade hypothetical example. Boom, 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 boom. Margin call. But, of course, people only want to show the winners, so they might get margin called, and then they might deposit more. And then they might be like, this is the one. Try to make it all back. Boom, 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 boom. Margin call. And you're getting stopped out. Basically, you're using the broker's margin call to stop you out. So the broker's taking away positions. That's horrible. This horrible trade management. There's no stop loss, You've seen how quick a trade can turn from 0 to 50 on this account. So what type of risk are they using? Also, I want to show y'all one more thing. Where is it at? Also want to show y'all hypothetical example number 2. The trade is unfinished. There's no profit secured. It just keeps on going on, and you don't know if this person secure their profits. So hopefully y'all can take that information and run with it. Have a great day. And you can see the end of the week P&L, once again, is net profitable. So I'm going to do better next week, but this is my live scalping, real-time scalping in front of everyone. This is real good training, and I'm going to do better. But just showing y'all, I am a profitable trader. I have good weeks. I have bad weeks. This previous week was really well, as y'all can see. And I actually closed out about over 25% for that week. And then I had a rough week right here. And you can see I still end up net profitable. because I'm a fighter. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say. Have a great day, and we'll follow up. Peace.